Last class I have explained you projectile motions formula. That was y equals to ax minus bx square, if you remember, where a is tan theta 0 and b is half g upon u square cos square theta 0. This much we have done in last lecture.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now today I will try to complete this entire derivation wala part. After completion of this, that scalar spectra, and then coming Tuesday and Saturday will be only MCQ practice. This coming Friday, test topic write down. Scalars, vector, MCQ from sheet from 1 to 150, any 25 will be given, but it won't be outside the sheet. And theory of projectile motion. Theory of projectile motion means what is projectile, angle of projection, velocity of projection, trajectory, projectile motion, formula of projectile motion, then today's theory which I am doing. See. Define time of flight. Define time of flight. If we travel by train, then moment the by plane takes off, we get announcement from the captain or the pilot that our flight is of 1 hour 20 minutes, 2 hour 20 minutes, depending upon the destination. So what does it mean? कितने टाइम तक हम लोग राम भरोसे है कि उसका भरोसे पे? Time of flight is इतना बोल दिया उसने. So what does he conveys to us? कि अभी हम लोग बैठ जाओ, राम भरोसे वो गाड़ी चलाएगा, and अगर नीचे पहुंचा तो पहुंचा, नहीं तो अपना अपना सामान लेना. Does he mean that? What is meaning of this? If he says flight का time is 1 hour 20 minutes, इसका meaning क्या है? हाँ कोई भी बोल सकता है. What is meaning of this?
It would take 1 hour 20 minutes to reach the destination or the flight to land.
That means 1 hour 20 minutes we will be in air, ना?
Yes. Yes, sir.
मतलब हवे में जितना देर तक हम लोग रहेंगे उसको बोलते हैं time of flight. So if I project a body obliquely in air, it follows parabolic path and returns back at a point other than point of projection. So this journey will take some time. That is called time of flight. So time taken by the projectile to reach the ground from the starting point is called time of flight. Or time for which it remains in air is called time of flight. So I want to define and derive expression of time of flight. Can I say like this now? The time taken by projectile to reach the ground. Time taken by projectile to reach the ground from point of projection is called as time of flight. Right definition. Time taken by projectile to reach the ground from the point of projection is called as time of flight. One second, please. उधर जॉब बना के गए थे अब पहले आए थे क्या नया लगा के गए थे हाँ बताओ Yes, completed. Definition completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have to derive expression for time of flight, which is time taken by projectile to reach the ground from the point of projection. Now, if projectile comes on the ground, so after landing that flight, does it moves upward like this, or it moves in horizontal only? After landing, it keeps on moving in horizontal or in vertical or inclined?
Horizontal, sir.
Horizontal.
Correct. So when the projectile comes on the ground, there is no vertical velocity, here. That means, can I say there is no vertical velocity also and there is no vertical displacement? So when it comes on the ground, then y becomes 0 because it is on x-axis. And formula for displacement, we all know it is ut plus half at square. So I can say like this: since s is ut plus half at square, so in y direction, if I take s, then u along y is u sine theta 0 time t plus half is minus g into t square. When time becomes capital T, which is called as time of flight, time becomes capital T called as time of flight, then y will become 0. So I can say 0 equals to u sine theta 0 into t minus half gt square. So half gt square is u sine theta 0 into t. T will get cancelled. So t becomes 2u sine theta 0 upon g. This is expression for time of flight. This is expression for time of flight. Any doubt? Very simple if you know this three kinematical equation. Any doubt? Kajwe?
No, sir.
Okay, copy till this. 2u sine theta 0 upon g is formula for time of flight. हे पण करायचं होतं कधी आहे तो पण वाटतं स्लो आहे ना उद्या करायला उद्या संडे आहे दुपारी वगैरे येऊ का किती वाजता येऊ सांग आज तर पॅक आहे सोमवारी या ना सोमवारी दुपारी चालेल 12:30 दोनों में हाँ नहीं वो ठीक है लगता है दोन्ही आहेत का
अरे नंद कम से कम 1.5 साल हो गए
नाही तर आज मिळाला टाइम तर सांगा संध्याकाळपर्यंत केव्हा येऊ
ना स्कूल बॅग
आज नाही नाही
सोमवारी येतो
हां
once you complete then give small hint.
अर्ध्या तासात येऊ का
नहीं नहीं बाद में
सोमवारी आहे सोमवारी yes okay time of flight is 2u sine theta 0 upon g. This u sine theta 0, does it reminds you regarding velocity along which direction? X or y? Y.
Y.
So I can also write this as like 2 ui upon g, where ui is initial velocity along y direction. So just write as notes. If they give you ui, directly you can find twice ui upon g. Next heading, define time of ascent. When we throw the projectile in air, it follows parabolic path, reaches maximum height, again comes back. So from start to the time taken to reach this maximum height here is called as time of ascent. And time taken to fall from top to bottom is called as time of descent. So time taken by a projectile to reach maximum height from point of projection is called as time of ascent. Time taken by projectile to reach maximum height from point of projection is called as time of ascent. Write definition, then we'll do derivation.
So could you explain this again?
It's just a simple logic. No? You throw the body, it will go up, 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 and then come down, down, down. So time taken by this projectile to reach maximum height from point of projection is called time of ascent. Again, shall I explain? Hello?
So got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Time taken by a projectile to reach maximum height. Height means vertical distance from point of projection is called as time of ascent.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now we are interested in finding its value in terms of u and theta. This point, if I want velocity, I have to draw tangent. So it will have two components, vertical or horizontal. Same way here, if I want velocity, I will draw tangent, horizontal, vertical. At this peak point, tangent will be horizontal. So will there be vertical velocity here or not at this point? See, at this
No.
point, no. At every other point we have, because tangent is inclined. But only at peak, tangent will be horizontal. So it has only horizontal velocity, no vertical velocity at maximum point. So whatever is zero, now start the formula with that. So if I can say, since velocity is u plus at, this we all know from kinematical equation. Final velocity v is u plus at. So v along y will be u along y. U means initial velocity. So when you take v along y, then this u along y is u sine theta 0. A is minus g into t. So v along y is u sine theta 0 minus gt. Now when t becomes t suffix a, I am writing, called as time of ascent, then final velocity in y direction should become 0. Therefore 0 equals to u sine theta 0 minus g into time of ascent. Therefore g into time of ascent is u sine theta 0. So time of ascent is u sine theta 0 upon g. This is expression for time of ascent. If you see carefully, it is half of time of flight. So I can write note, time of ascent is t by 2. That means it is just uy upon g. Copy this much. The chapter is simple, but many formulas are there, so it takes time to remember. Moment you start solving numerical, automatically you will remember this.
So
Yeah, completed.
I have a doubt.
Which part?
In the diagram, you said at the highest point there won't be any vertical
Velocity.
velocity. But what about that? It is also vertical.
What is vertical?
Vertical gravity का force नहीं आएगा.
So what is this written? G means for vertical only we have written. Otherwise we would write 0.
In the diagram, you said there is no vertical. That's why I got confused.
No,
Sorry.
what is no vertical? That quantity you listen. No? Time is 0 or velocity is 0 or G is 0. What we told here 0?
V is 0.
V is 0. No? So rest all are present except V. V is there but not two component of V. Only horizontal. Because if V in vertical is present, then body will go along its resultant here somewhere. It won't come down.
Done, sir.
हेलो नहीं नहीं चलेगा उधर को जो एड्रेस है ना वो बच्चे का फोन है शायद बंद किया है हाँ तो शायद वो स्टूडेंट का है ना तो डिस्चार्ज विस्चार्ज रहेगा हाँ पहुंचने के बाद एक बार नीचे से फोन करना लेकिन मैं उनको व्हाट्सएप डाल देता हूँ ना डन ना
Yes, sir.
even note written
sir.
yeah next definition right define time of descent descent means from maximum height time taken to reach to the ground. So in 10th you might have done if body is thrown vertically upward then time of ascent is same as time of descent. So define time of descent. Time taken by a projectile to reach the ground from maximum height is called as time of descent. Right definition? Then I'm deriving the expression. Updated?
Yes, sir.
Okay, from this ground, that means point of projection, time taken to reach maximum height is called time of ascent. And from maximum height to the ground again is called time of descent. What is total time called as?
Time of flight.
Time of flight, correct. So if TD be the time of descent, then we can say time of flight is ascent plus descent. So time of descent will be total time minus time of ascent. 2u sine theta 0 upon g minus of u sine theta 0 upon g. So time of descent will be u sine theta 0 upon g. This is expression for time of descent, which you can see it is same as time of ascent. So last line we can, if you want, time of ascent equals to time of descent. Right. Yes, done, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Define maximum height. Define maximum height. What is this called? Height or length? This is called as height or length?
Height.
Height. So all vertical distance are actually called height. So when this is projectile, we have many multiple heights: 1 height, 2 height, 3 height, 4 height, 5, 6. What's the height is? So many heights are there. But maximum height is maximum distance from the ground to the highest point. So maximum distance covered from the ground in vertical direction is called maximum height. All are vertical distance, but all are not maximum. Maximum is called maximum height. So I can say the maximum vertical distance, the maximum vertical distance covered by a projectile. The maximum vertical distance covered by a projectile from ground is called as maximum height. A point over the top. It is denoted by capital H. Right definition? Then I am explaining derivation. The maximum vertical distance covered by projectile from the ground is called as maximum height. The maximum vertical distance covered by projectile from ground is called as maximum height.
Done. Done, sir.
Okay. Height is distance. So I'm starting with this distance formula. S equals to ut plus half at square. Vertical means y direction. This is u sine theta 0 time plus half minus g into t square. When y becomes maximum height h, then t is actually time of ascent. So this is h equals to u sine theta 0 into time of ascent minus half g time of ascent square. Time of ascent is u sine theta 0 upon g minus half g time of ascent is u sine theta 0 upon g square. So therefore h will become u square sine square theta 0 upon g minus of half g into u square sine square theta 0 upon g square. 1g we can cancel. LCM of g and 2g will be 2g in the denominator. So 2 times u square sine square theta 0 minus of u square sine square theta. So this will be h equals to u square sine square theta 0 upon 2g. This expression for maximum height u square sine square theta 0 upon 2g. Now copy derivation. It's completed.
Yes, sir.
No. Height we got u square sine square theta 0 upon 2g, and time of flight we got 2u sine theta 0 upon g. One relation we'll get between h and t. I'm squaring this. It will become t square equals to 4 times u square sine square theta 0 upon g square. To get this numerator, I squared this. Now h upon t square will be u square sine square theta 0 upon 2g into g square upon 4u square sine square theta 0. G square 1g I can cancel, u square sine square theta 0 cancel. H upon t square equals to 1 upon 8g. That means h equals to 1 upon 8 gt square. So I will always remember this formula so that if they give h, I can find t, or t given, I can find h quickly. 1/8 gt square is h, frequently asked question. Right now, h equals to 1/8 gt square we have to memorize. Done. Next is range. Somebody says my mobile's range is up to 3 kilometer. Means what? Mobile is 303 kilometer range. Horizontal 3 क्या vertical 3 का बात कर रहे हैं?
It's all over 3.
Pardon?
Vertical even horizontal.
Mostly we consider this horizontal. Mobile के केस में ये circumference का. All side ऐसा देखते हैं. If missile they say is range of 2000 kilometer, तो vertically 2000 जाएगा ऐसा नहीं तो सर पे अपटेगा ना. So it should travel horizontal maximum 2000 kilometers. So whenever we talk about range, we are talking about this horizontal distance 90% time. So the maximum horizontal distance covered by the projectile from point of projection is called as range. It is denoted by capital R. The maximum horizontal distance covered by missile covered by the projectile from the point of projection is called as range. It is denoted by capital R. Right. The maximum horizontal distance covered by the projectile from the point of projection is called as range. It is denoted by R. Hello? हेलो बारिश है ना तो अभी नहीं आराम से done. Now I can remove it now. We want expression for this range, which is horizontal distance. Again, starting with distance formula is ut plus half at square. But horizontal distance x has initial velocity u cos theta 0 into t. Acceleration in horizontal direction is 0. Now when x becomes range, then t should be total time, that is called time of flight, because it has come on the ground. So I can say x will be u cos theta 0 into time of flight. And time of flight, we have proved it is 2u sin theta 0 upon g. R equals to u square 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0 upon g. Therefore, R equals to u square 2 sin cos sin. From maths, it is sin 2 theta 0. There is formula sin 2a is 2 sin a cos. So 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0, I can write sin 2 theta 0. So this is expression for range. I can write this range R as 2 times ux comma ui upon g. Right, this much. Ux I wrote for u cos theta 0, ui for u sin theta 0. So 2 times ux ui upon g. Copy it. Then is completed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Almost we have completed. One more small relation conditions for maximum range. Obtain condition for maximum range. मतलब क्या है इसका? रेंज मतलब हॉरिजॉन्टल डिस्टेंस कवर्ड, वो मैक्सिमम कभी होगा. That means if I throw it at 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 80 degree, 90 degree, where it will be maximum. That is what I have to find. So if it's traveling like this, like this, like this, like this, at certain value this horizontal distance will be maximum for same velocity. So we have to obtain condition or maximum range. Since range formula is u square sine 2 theta 0 upon g. So for maximum range, sine 2 theta 0 should be maximum. Then only for same speed, this u square upon g into multiplied with maximum will give maximum answer. Maximum value of sine, we all by this time know it is 1. For which angle it is 1, that also we know it is 90 degree. So theta 0 will become 45 degree. That means range will be maximum when theta 0 is 45 degree. Okay. So in numerical, if they say range is maximum, then indirectly they are telling theta 0 or angle of projection is 45 degree. So when I read the sum, and I see that word range is maximum, then I will say that means theta 0 is 45. Now copy till this. Range is maximum when angle of projection is 45 degrees.
Done, sir.
Yes. So that range is same for complementary angles. Range is same for complementary angles. Which angles are complementary? Who is complementary of 20? 70, na? Total is 90. Tell me complementary of 30? 60. And 60 ka?
30.
30. Theta ka? 90 minus theta? So theta 0 ka?
90 minus theta 0.
So for theta 0 and 90 minus theta 0, range is same, that we have to prove. To show that range is same for complementary angles, that means if one is theta 0, other is 90 minus theta 0, we have to prove both are same. Let us check whether it will come same or not. So I'm just writing let R1, R2 be the range for two complementary angles, theta 0 and 90 minus theta 0. Then I have to check whether it is same. Let R1, comma R2 be the range for complementary angles theta 0 and 90 minus theta 0 respectively. Theta 0 and 90 minus theta 0 respectively. Since R is u square sine 2 theta 0 upon g. R1 is u square sine same angle theta 0, so 2 theta 0 upon g. But R2 is u square sine 2 times 90 minus theta 0 upon g. So R2 equals to u square sine of 2 goes inside, it is 180 minus 2 theta 0 upon g. Again from trigonometry I know sine of 180 minus theta is same as sine theta. You are also knowing this or not? Have you started this? Sine 180 minus theta is sine theta. Hello?
No, sir.
Not yet? Okay. So in trigonometry it will come 180 minus theta is same as sine theta. So this will become R2 equals to u square sine of 2 theta 0 upon g. For time being you remember 180 minus 2 theta of sine is same as sine 2 theta. In maths, you are going to prove all this. So what you can see in 1 and 2, are the formulas same or different?
Same.
Same. So can I say therefore R1 equal to R2? That means range is same for two complementary angle. Just copy this much. Done till equation 2.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. थक गए लगता है पूरा सुबह से लेक्चर है मॉर्निंग आल्सो वेट लेक्चर
Yes, sir.
अच्छा
Yes, sir.
हाँ थक जाते हैं ना सो फ्रॉम 1 and 2 we get R1 equal to R2. चलो आज थोड़ा जल्दी छोड़ देता हूँ ब्रेक नहीं देता हूँ फ्रॉम 1 and 2 R1 equal to R2. Next heading after completion of this, show that tan theta 0 equals to 4h by r. Show that tan theta 0 equals to 4h by r. Since maximum height is u square sine square theta 0 upon 2g. Sine square theta 0 upon 2g. Equation 1. And range is u square sine 2 theta 0 upon g, equation 2. Dividing 1 by 2, we get h upon r equals to u square sine square theta 0 upon 2g into g upon u square sine 2 theta 0. g I can cancel, u square I can cancel. So we get h upon r equals to sine square theta 0 upon 2, and sine 2 theta 0 is 2 times Sin theta 0, cos theta 0. You can cancel one sign. H upon R is 1 by 4. Sin upon cos is tan theta 0. So tan of theta 0 will be equals to 4h by r by cross multiplication. Therefore, tan of theta 0 equals to 4h by r. Copy this function. Done, na?
Sir,
Yes, say.
there you said cos theta. तो वो cos theta कैसे आया वहाँ पे?
Sin 2 theta का formula is 2 sin theta cos theta.
अच्छा, okay.
So in denominator, it is written here u square sin 2 theta 0 when you divide 1 by 2. And sin 2 theta 0 formula is 2 sin theta 0 cos theta 0.
Okay.
Done?
Done, sir.
Okay. I think I should give you 5 minutes break. Then you will get charged because now I have to start with that scalars vector ka pending wala part MCQs. We have completed till what? Till 80 or till 65?
85.
Till 85 we have done. You tell me whether you want 5 minutes break or you want should I continue?
Okay, sir.
What, 5 minutes break you want?
No, sir.
No? Okay, then we'll continue. Open the PDF. Scalars vector PDF, please open it. PDF of scalars vector. You have completed till 85. In 85. '85 is on which page? 41?
46.
46.
Correct, 46. 86 you might not have got, है ना?
Yes. No, sir.
हाँ, वो क्योंकि अलग टाइप है इसलिए आया नहीं रहेगा. वो थियरी पेंडिंग है अभी यही चैप्टर में. Still I am explaining. A cyclist is moving on a circular path. Cyclist is moving on a circular path with constant speed v. See, speed is along tangent. Direction is along tangent in circular path. Speed is constant, not the direction. With constant speed v, what is changed in his velocity if he has described angle of 30 degree? So he has described the angle of 30 degree. What is change in the velocity? See the definition, a method. Now at P, his velocity is along tangent. I am drawing one tangent here, parallel to this, suppose PP1. Then at 30 degree, direction we change, not the magnitude. Cyclist is moving on the circle with constant speed. We want change in velocity when he is transversing 30 degree. So this is suppose point P, point Q. This is velocity V, same in magnitude but different in direction. Angle covered is 30. So what I am doing, ये PP1 tangent का एक parallel बनाता हूँ. Suppose we give the name CA. Then ये QQ1 is another tangent. इसका parallel बना है. Join करता हूँ इसको. This is V, ये V1 in vector form, and this is suppose V2. So V1 vector and V2 vector, they are different, but their magnitude is constant. This part you follow. This is one vector, this is another vector, but speed is same. That means this direction is different, but this magnitude part is same. Followed this much?
Yes, sir.
It goes from one end to other by 30 degree. I'm creating one formula. Suppose it is theta. So when we draw perpendicular from this C on AB, so this triangle, is it isosceles? Two sides are equal. Is it isosceles triangle?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If isosceles triangle, थोड़ा enlarge करता हूँ diagram to make you understand better. In isosceles triangle, perpendicular drawn, we know it is bisector. That means perpendicular is actually perpendicular bisector. Same magnitude, same magnitude. This is suppose theta. This is called change in the vector. because initial CA is initial, CB is final. So if you think that way, initial vector CA plus AB vector will become CB vector by triangle law. CA vector plus AB vector are in one direction. Their resultant is CB bar. So for me, AB bar will become CB bar minus CA bar. Therefore, AB bar is V2 bar minus V1 bar. I can call this as dV bar. So let this will be magnitude wise dV. Drop perpendicular from C. This is isosceles triangle. So this two part will become half of dV. Half of dV. Angle will be half of theta. So from figure, sine theta by 2 is opposite side upon 90 का सामने वाला hypotenuse. So sine theta by 2 is dV upon 2V. Therefore dV equals to 2V sine of theta by 2. So this is formula when body is performing circular motion for the change in velocity. Speed रहेगा तो 0, velocity then 2V sine theta by 2. Just write this properly to understand the solution. Vatsal followed this one? Vatsal, you are there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Vatsal, Kajwe, Patel, everybody is followed? Janvi, Amy?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Sir.
Yes, yes, yes. Done, na? Yes, done. अब sum हो गया. As per the formula, a cyclist is performing circular motion with constant speed v. Everybody is done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that formula you have to buy at 2v sine theta by 2 for circular motion. So in sum number 86, change in velocity is 2v sine theta by 2. Angle is 30 and sine 30 by 2 is sine 15. So first answer they are telling v by v root 2. It can't be root 2 because to have root 2 I require sine 45 and then it will become root 2. So nahi chalega. V by 2 के लिए 2v into 1/4 चाहिए तो b/2 होएगा. Sin 15 is close to sin 30 is how much? Half, na?
Yes, sir.
So if I write half, then I will get answer B. Now sin 50 is 30 ka half. 30 ka half is not exactly half ka half. So answer is none of these. Because none of the answer is matching with the given option. It is 7th you all got. It is 7th. Is the answer A? No. Hello. Hello. Have you done this sums or you have not yet done? Beyond 85, have you done or not? Hello.
Sir, I have done till 100.
Till 100. So please do it, because when you do, then for me it will become less sum to solve, because many sums will be knowing. But all the sums, if you expect me to solve, then I can solve, but it will take time. 87th correct answer is A. Those who have tried, do they got that same answer?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And those who have not tried, please try. Still, if you don't get, I will explain. But you have to try it out. 88. 88, you all got the answer? 88?
I have a doubt. I didn't get it.
Chalo, I'm doing 88. 88. If AI cap and BJ cap is a unit vector and it is perpendicular to I cap plus J cap, then what is A and B ka value? Can you suggest what is meaning of A bar, AI cap plus BJ cap is unit vector? What is meaning? Their magnitude is 1, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that means root of A square plus B square should be 1. That is unit vector. Magnitude is 1. So A square plus B square should be 1. Equation 1. And since AI cap plus BJ cap is perpendicular to I cap plus J cap, so dot product is 0. This is second what we know. When two vectors are perpendicular, dot product 0. Dot product means I ka coefficient will multiply. So A into 1 plus B into 1 equals to 0. Equal to 0. That means B is same as minus A. I got second equation. So if I substitute here, A square, B is minus A, the whole square equals to 1. So it will become 2A square equals to 1. Therefore, A square equals to half. A equals to 1 upon root 2 and B equals to minus 1 upon root 2. Do we have this option?
No, sir.
No. So none of these. None of these. Now by mistake, we may write that C is the answer. A square half, we may think that there is 0.5. But we want A and B, not square. Then डन ना?
Yes, sir.
ओके अभी 89 किया है क्या किसी ने?
Sir.
Sir, I didn't get 89.
No problem. I'm solving. If you don't get, I don't have any issue. But please try it. A bar, because scalar vector is that chapter. After teacher's help, you should start getting an answer. That shows that you will have confidence then. If A bar plus C bar is 0, then A bar cross B bar will be how much? A bar cross B bar will be how much? Whenever you see sum is given 0 and they want cross of something, I'm multiplying throughout by B bar, B bar, B bar. Multiplying throughout by B bar. We get A bar cross B bar plus B bar cross B bar plus C bar cross B bar equals to 0 cross B bar. So A bar cross B bar plus what is B bar cross B bar? 0? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Plus C bar cross B bar will become 0. So A bar cross B bar will become minus of C bar cross B bar. This minus of C bar cross B bar, I can write it ulta so that it will become plus. That means this is B bar cross C bar. भाई क्या देख लो आंसर है ऐसा? ये ऑप्शन है A में है A. Very important sum. तो whenever sum given और product पूछा ना throughout multiply कर देना second वाले term से नहीं तो first वाले term से. Done? Done na?
Done, sir.
Okay. Then 90th. Ninety got 90. नहीं है?
C.
हाँ नहीं है?
C. Option C.
Option C you got?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2 -1 हाँ बराबर है। कोई तो बोला नहीं आया, कौन बोला नहीं आया? Who said क्या नहीं आया करके? आ गया सबको, कोई बोल नहीं रहे। I heard that somebody said नहीं आया। किसको नहीं आया ये? हेलो, किसको नहीं आया? बोल नहीं रहे अभी। Don't be silent, be violent। किसको नहीं आया? कोई भी भूल रहे। तो should I go to 91? Should I go to sum number 91?
Yes, sir.
नहीं नहीं
Yes, sir.
90 कोई तो बोला नहीं आया, अभी बोल नहीं रहे कौन। Komud, you got the answer? Komuda?
Sir, I am solving from the start.
No problem. That means you have not reached till this.
No, sir.
Okay. Anybody who has tried and didn't got the answer, say don't be shy, na. I will explain what's there. All of you got? Should I go ahead then? Now I think you're feeling ashamed. How I should ask? चलो समझा ही देता हूँ. So whenever we have two vectors perpendicular, then dot product is 0. So we have no option but cross check. 4i plus 3j का cross multiplication orally I can see it can't match because 4 into 1 is 4, 3 into 1 is 3, it can't become 0. But if you take another vector as 2i minus j minus k, then this f bar dot f bar will be 2 into 1 minus of 1 into 1 minus of 1 into 1 becomes 0. So therefore this is correct option. C is correct. 91. A vector perpendicular to both a vector perpendicular to both 2i cap minus 3j cap and 3i cap minus 2j cap is dash. Perpendicular to both. What is meaning of perpendicular to both?
Cross product.
Yeah, that vector whose cross product with first and second both will become 0. Wrong again. Perpendicular to both ends. बराबर. सुपर बोला किसी ने. बराबर था. Cross product बराबर था. A bar cross B bar is that vector which is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. That means I can say my required vector is A bar cross B bar, I cap, J cap, K cap. Determinant. Then 2 minus 3 0, 3 minus 2 0. Now I think in maths determinant you did, na?
Yes, sir.
So this will become very easy for you now to simplify this. 3 into 0 0 आ गया. J के लिए 0 आ गया. K के लिए 2 into minus 2 minus 4 minus minus plus 3 3s are 9. 5k cap. 5k cap is our required answer. 5k cap.
Answer as 5k cap.
It's not given 5k cap.
No.
So there may be some printing error. It should be 5k cap. That 6 might be 5, I think, maybe printing error. 92. A force F produces acceleration 1 in a body whose mass is how much? This can I clear 91?
Yes, sir.
See, daily how many sums you all are doing now? 50 or more than that? अच्छा इतना ज्यादा कर रहे कि बोल नहीं सकते ना? चलेगा ऐसा 100 also you can do. Don't worry, be worried. Sir, 100 I am doing. How to speak? All students are so great. 100 you can manage fast. At least 10 you all are doing or not daily.
Yes, sir.
No. With 10 if you would have done at least 150 का target हो गया होता. एक ही स्टूडेंट ने किया 100 सम. Force F equals to, I thought you are doing 100 इसलिए चुपचाप बैठ गए सर. सर भी टेंशन में आ जाएगा. 100 सम how we can do? This force is producing acceleration of 1 meter per second square. What is mass? So first I will find magnitude of force. Magnitude of force is 6 square plus of minus 8 square plus of 10 square, 36 plus 64 plus 100. That will become root of 200. Root of 200 is 10 root 2. So force is mass into acceleration. Therefore 10 root 2 equals to mass into 1. M equals to 10 root 2. देखता हूँ है क्या आंसर 10 root 2 kg. 10 root 2. Yes, C option 10. C 10 root 2. Coming Friday, you will have test on scalars vector MCQ. Can I clear 92 now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 93. If A bar equals to 4I cap minus 4J cap minus 3K cap and B bar equals to 6I cap plus 8J cap, then magnitude and direction of A bar plus B bar with x-axis. Now magnitude means I will just add A bar with B bar and find magnitude. 4 plus 6 10I minus 4 plus J plus 4J minus 3K. So magnitude of A bar plus B bar is root of 10 square plus 4 square plus of minus 3 square. 100 plus 16 plus 9, root of 125, 5 root 5. Then we want its angle with x-axis. Angle with x-axis will be equals to x component. Are you knowing formula shortcut? X component upon this That will be cos. So cos of alpha is x component of ax plus a bar plus b bar, that is 10 upon 5 root 5. So this will become 2 upon root 5. But all answer are given in tan. So if it is given in tan, you draw one right angle triangle. Mark this angle as alpha. Cos means adjacent side upon hypotenuse. Then use your Pythagoras wala formula. Root 5 ka square minus 2 ka square. Root 5 square is 5, no? Hello?
Yes.
Can I say this side is hypotenuse square minus बाकी वाला side? तो नहीं मालूम है तो मैं फिर लंबा मेथड से बताता हूँ. Root 5 का square is 5, 2 का square 4, that means 1. 1. So what will be tan of alpha? Half. Opposite of that is more. Doubt है क्या किसी? See ये चैप्टर ऐसा है ना किसको फटाफट समझता होगा और किसको किसको टाइम लगेगा. So doubt है तो प्लीज आस्क. Don't feel कि मेरा फ्रेंड को आता है तो why I should ask. So answer is B, that is 5 root 5 and half. Do this. 94 is also superb sum. Till 95 I am doing for you. Then giving you some homework. Because you are having time but you don't have work. Don't leave the meeting because I have to take attendance at that. Completed till 93?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
94 is one of the beautiful sum. Anybody has left the meeting to have vada pav or bhaji pav because of rainy season? ऐसा कोई निकल गया रहेगा देखो भजी पाव खा के आएगा. हाँ वीडियो ऑफ कर सकते हैं. 94. When a force F is acting on a body of mass M, very beautiful sum. Force F is acting on the body of mass M. The acceleration produced in the body is A. If all the three forces are same, as shown in the figure, then what is acceleration produced? Please put off the video. Somebody has put on the video. This is F, F, F acting on body. So resultant force acting on the body. एक का force का acceleration is A. Net force का I want. So these two forces F2, F1 are equal. Its resultant will be here, which is root 2F. Because when two vectors are perpendicular and equal, result is root 2F. Now if I look carefully, F3 and resultant of F and F1 and F2 are opposite. So F net will become root 2F minus F3 ka F. Put out. Hello?
No, sir.
No, no. So iska F if I take common, inside I will get root 2 minus 1. This F net is mass into A net. This F is M into A into root 2 minus 1. Mass cancel. So net acceleration is A into root 2 minus 1. Very, very beautiful sum. Check whether it is given option.
So can you explain again?
Yes, I can. Individual forces F1 is F2 is F3 equal to F, which is given M. So if all the forces are acting on this mass as shown in the figure, what is net acceleration? Now F1, F2 are perpendicular, result is root 2F. because they are equal. Now F3 and this resultant, they are opposite, no? This way. So resultant of these two will be difference. Root 2f is greater, so root 2f minus f is net. Not follow? Hello?
Sir, got it. Thank you.
Yes, yes. Done, no? One more I'm doing, 95. $94 is done.
Yes, sir.
95. Direction cosine of vector a bar minus b bar if a bar is equals to 2I cap plus 3k cap plus 1k cap and b bar equals to 2I plus 2j plus direction cosine we want. So first I'm finding what is a bar minus b bar. 2I minus 2I will become 0I. 3j minus 2j will become 1k. 1k minus 3k is minus. Now direction cosine means cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. So with x-axis means component of x, that is I ka component upon magnitude of a bar minus b bar. It will be 0 square plus 1 square minus 2 square. Root of 1 plus 4 equals to root 5. So cos alpha is 0 upon root 5, it is 0. Cos beta 1 upon root 5. Cos gamma minus 2 upon 5. So all cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are called direction ratio. 0, 1 upon root 5 minus 2 upon root 5 is given in option A. Complete this 94. Yes, done. Huh?
Yes.
Homework writer. Homework for week Saturday, that is today. 101 to 120 MCQ from scalar vector. Then whatever taught today, practice 2 times. Without that, you will not remember. Practice 2 times. Sunday 121 to 140. Monday 141 to 160. Tuesday 161 to 180. Wednesday 181 to 200. Thursday 201 to 220. Friday 221 to 240. I want this many MCQs you have done. And in Friday's test, then we'll get any MCQ from this. Test on scalar projectile. If anybody is not getting any answer, they can post the question number. Moment I get time, I will send the solution. If somebody is not getting any sum after checking with the answer. Written na koi? हो गया रफ कर दो Can I clear all?
Yes, sir.
हाँ बाकी है क्या लिखने का चलो रफ कर दो अभी कुछ नहीं तो ओरली याद हो गया ना 100 से यू हैव टू स्टार्ट डेली 20 यू हैव टू डू अभी प्रेजेंट कितने कितने जने देखता हूँ कौन कौन गया भली करें